Hi everybody, I am Manuêh Corvus and this is Corvus Playthings. Today I bring a very special review and recommendation for you. And that review and recommendation is for this little jewel. And what is this, in case you don't know, because I think I have never done anything revolving around this band in this channel. I have done in the Spanish channel. Well, this is the third album of the pagan or medieval folk band Cuélebre. Cuélebre is a Spanish pagan folk band that has played with some of the big ones in the pagan folk scene like Faun or Omnia, and in some of the biggest European folk festivals as well. The name of the band comes from an Asturian mythological creature named Cuélebre, which is some type of like winged giant serpent or dragon that guards caves and caverns, and all these spaces are filled with treasures and enchanted ladies. And this third album is called Dijara, which I have absolutely no idea what it means. I knew about the first album and I knew about the second album, but I have no idea about Dijara. I still don't know what Dijara means, and that's fine. It's the first time that I don't know, so I'm excited and I will eventually know. So this album is amazing. I am loving the album more and more. The flute and hurdy-gurdy work in this album is unbelievable, is incredible, and the female voices are so beautiful and enchanting and haunting. Yeah, it's fucking shocking that a Spanish band is doing this, because we're not used to love our own bands and to love our own artists, but lately there is like this wave of amazing artists and projects and original material that I am loving them all, and this is one of them. Cuélebre is, and Dijara particularly, is enchanting, is primitive, is ritualistic, is raw, ancient, medieval. It's all of that, and it certainly makes you travel to ancient times and to travel through nature. And that's one of the points in this album. They started making to what to me were like simplistic melodies. I am no musician, but that's my perception as a long-time listener. And in this album, the melodies are even more complex. There are more layers of instruments or melodies, more changes, more passages, transitions, bridges, etc. in each song, yet they manage to make it sound more raw, more primitive, more savage, and more nature-based. And that's also a keyword, nature-based, because the other albums to me give the sensation of ancient culture, ancient tribe, ancient civilization. In this case, even though you have references to ancient civilizations and gods of old pantheons and stuff, to me it reminds me of nature more than of human civilization. It reminds me more of rocks, storm, river, mountain, snow, horses. You know what I mean? So this album is quite a ride, and I'm sure that if you're into pagan folk, you will enjoy this. The album consists in 8 songs, 2 of which are instrumental. The amazing thing to me in this album is that I don't skip the instrumentals. Both of the instrumentals are between my favorite, and I'm a person that usually need voices to to follow the rhythm to catch my attention. If there aren't voices, it's very difficult that I pay attention to the song, to that particular song. Not in this case. Both of the instrumental songs are amazing and I listen to both of them, and the non-instrumental, the ones that have voices and singing and stuff, they are amazing too. I would say that the 8 songs are incredible, and as I said, I don't skip any of them. This is an almost perfect album, but my favorite songs, I would say that they are Caruo, Leiko Keitrat, Matcha, Deva, and Tanit. And in case you don't know, Matcha, Deva, and Tanit are goddesses. Do you really need to drive by here in this street?
This is not a main street.
Yeah, those are my favorite ones, but I am not leaving any of these songs out of my phone. All of them will be my random list to appear whenever they want because they are amazing. And I said that this is an almost perfect album. That means that it has something that is not right, or that it doesn't feel right for me. The voices to me are unbalanced because there are so many female voices but so very few male voices, and in other albums you can find not only male voices singing traditionally but also fry screams, gutturals, that types of otherworldly voices that add to the mythology that they're singing about. But in here the male voices are very, very scarce and I miss them a lot. And the most prominent one is in the end, and is not from a band member, it is from a collaboration from Silverius de Ura. And Silverius de Ura, whoops, my nipple is slipping out. I'm sorry about your trauma. I didn't want to cause it. What was I saying? Silverius de Ura. Silverius de Ura is a musician from another project that collaborated in the last song in this album. He is in an amazing project called amazing and original project called Neonimus, and you should check it out immediately because that project is amazing too. So I'm giving you 2 recommendations in one video. People in this fucking town don't know how to speak.
We are screaming.
So yeah, to me, the album is amazing, is entertaining, is quite of a travel to the past and to raw nature. And its biggest achievement to me is that it is so complex, yet it sounds raw, primitive, and a bit of strong, musically speaking. I think I don't have anything else to say. I have said enough, and I hope that if you're into the pagan folk and medieval folk scene, I have convinced you to check them out and give them a chance, because sometimes artists, bands, projects are very underrated and left into the unknown just because of the geographical area or country of origin, and that's not only unfair but also stupid, because then we're missing out very good bands and projects, and this one, Cuélebre, is one of them. And that's all I wanted to tell you. That's what I wanted to convince you about, and I hope that I did. Tell me in the comments down below if I did. Tell me if you're now hooked to this band as I am. Please like if you liked this video, don't dislike if not, that's unnecessary and rude. Subscribe for more reviews, reactions, recommendations, and of course click on the little bell button, because if not you will not receive the notifications and YouTube will left us apart, and we don't want to be apart. So please share this video in your social media if you think it can be of interest to your people. Follow me, my social media will be in the description down below, especially Instagram and the Facebook page. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for enduring my clumsy English, and we'll see each other in the next video, next recommendation, reaction, review, whatever. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Let's give a